There are so many situations in life when you need to take the right decision and timely decisions, which could really impact the future of your life. The decisions could be risky. When you take a decision, you need to make sure that this doesn't go wrong, and there are situations that you are very much uncertain, you don't know what could happen. You will have to wait and see what happens. So taking risky decisions, how do you take it? What are the things that you should be careful or analyze when you take a decision? In this video I'm going to talk about my experiences, how I took some decisions which really went bad for me, and some decisions which really changed my life. During my early days, I was a person who would take decisions like, I don't think much, I just do whatever I feel like, and I just used to mostly end up in serious trouble. Sometimes it used to work really well, sometimes it was not working well. And there were situations that I took really bad decisions which really impacted my life, changed my life, lost a lot in my life, especially during my very young age, like when I was doing my business. At the age of 19, I have mentioned earlier, I started my business. And there was time that whenever I used to take decisions, it was like always working well. I thought whatever I am doing is right. And I don't know, there could be some reason that things were going well without even doing much research or much studies or much thinking. My decisions were working well. I really didn't analyze any kind of risk factors or anything when I took these decisions, but it went well for me. But after a few years, when I realized that some of these decisions on a long run were not working good for me, because I never thought about what could happen to me or this business, or impact of this decision after 5 years or after 10 years. Used to just think about the current date, and I just felt this is right and I used to do it. After some years of experience, some bad experiences, some good experiences, or whatever it is, I started taking decisions after doing some thoughts, or thinking well, and then understanding what could be the impact of these decisions in my life or others life, or my future, or after few days or years. Or these were the things which I thought I should be analyzing and doing things as per the impacts that could be possible. Now, something what I really follow is calculated risk. What is calculated risk is, I do an analysis of impact of the risk, or the decision or the thing what I'm trying to do. And because of the uncertainty, we don't know whether it will go this side or the other side. Suppose it's not on the favorable side, what are the impacts that could happen? And if it's something which I can manage, which is not going to impact too many people, or it's not going to impact me in a very hard way, I definitely do it. And if the impact is very bad, it is going to spoil many things, it could be disaster, then I don't do it. Then other very important thing what I do is the possibility of going bad, the percentage. Suppose I find that if I do something, it's like 90% chances are is successful, it's going to be successful, or it's going to happen the way what I want. And the impact of not going good is not that big, then I would do it. At very young age, taking risks is something which we can manage. After a time, after some age, when you feel that you may not be able to recover the bad impact of these risks, you may not want to take risks. So that's what happens to me. During my young age, I was like always thinking that I can manage, even if it goes bad, what I would be able to recover, I have time in my life. So that was something I used to do. And definitely we should take risk. Without taking risk, nothing can be done. People who take risk and do things do much better than people who are not doing anything, and because they feel everything is risky around them. So you should take risk, but I feel that you should spend some time analyzing what could be the bad effect or bad impact if the decision goes bad. That's something which you should always do. Also have a backup plan of, suppose it goes bad, what would be the next step you should do. That in that way you would be prepared to take care of all the bad or the wrong impact of the decision. So my final thoughts on taking risk: yes, you should definitely take risk, but don't take risk that has 90% chances of failure, and that could really impact, put a very bad impact on your life, which is not, maybe some risk or some decisions, if it goes bad, it may not be recoverable, or it could be giving permanent damage to your life. So I don't believe in doing those kind of things, but definitely risks, taking risks is important to uh, make things better in your life. Because to do something, everything whatever you do, it has some risk, but the level of risk is important, how much risky it is. And don't do blunders, or don't do anything which has 1% chance of success. Plan it well, that you can increase the chances of success to a different level, and try to be successful in most of the cases. And if you have a backup plan for things going wrong, then that would be great. So that's all for now. Let me know your thoughts on taking risks. How much risk do you take, and what do you feel about this taking risk? Bye for now. Take care.